It is high noon on May 5, 2010, and the Wednesday edition of the Daily Journal is upon the streets. Mike Frey here with Caleb Benoit. And Caleb, it's a special edition of the News at Noon. The News at Noon debuted on May 5, 2009, and 1 year later, we're still standing.
We're going to talk a little bit about that in a second. But Mike, let's talk about a story that's in the paper today. Joe Ostrowski is a man we talked about earlier in the week. He's the longtime local baseball coach who passed away on Friday. Last night, they had a candlelight vigil for him at Bird Park at the baseball field there. So it turned out to be a really good story in today's paper.
Very touching tribute. A lot of people attended that. They had his wake service, his visitation service right down the street at Clancy Gurn and Hertz Funeral Home. So a lot of people just went from the funeral home to the park, including his wife Nancy, who told a very nice story. Joe and her met at that ballpark down in Bird Park and eventually became man and wife. So very touching story.
Very touching. Mike, another story in the paper today is one about a local bike trail that is going to get an expansion. It's timely because the weather's getting warmer.
Sure. The Kankakee Riverfront Trail, which right now starts near Kankakee Community College and one day hopes to end near the Perry Farm in Bourbonnais, got a lift as Senator Dick Durbin announced federal funding of $470,000 to extend that trail. It's a walking trail to me, Caleb, not a bike trail. It's a beautiful walking trail.
You can use it for whatever you want.
Yes, okay.
We're going to check in with Sean Loftus. He is our weather guy, and he has the forecast. Sean, take it away.
Hey, what's up everybody? How's it going? This is Sean Loftus, videographer and weather guy for the Daily Journal, and I'm here to give you your AccuWeather forecast. We're looking at a continuation of the very nice weather that we've had starting out in the week. However, that'll be interrupted today by a thunderstorm around 4 p.m. But other than that, we're looking at a high of about 75 degrees today with a low of 46 later tonight. We're looking at a blend of sun and clouds with a possible shower and thunderstorm starting around 4 p.m. today. So keep a lookout for that. For Thursday and Friday, we're looking at a pair of 70-degree highs for both days, so we have that to look forward to. And before I go, I told a good friend of mine and a News at Noon viewer, Tommy Case, I would give him the world-famous eyebrow that I sported when I first started writing for the Journal way back when. So anyway, that goes out to you, Tom. You take it easy today. And the rest of our News at Noon viewers, until then, we will kick it back to Mike and Caleb in the newsroom.
Mike, we are back, and as you mentioned before the break, today is the 1-year anniversary of the News at Noon. Mike, maybe it's a good time to step back and talk a little bit about this first year, maybe our favorite memories. We've had some laughs here. What do you remember most?
Oh, it's been quite a ride, Caleb, and I have many good memories, but one that stands out from the time you started breaking out your guitar and we formed our song and dance act, if you will. Had some good ones, and I like that Johnny Cash Folsom Prison Blues rendition. You know, somebody told me that they thought I was lip-syncing the actual Johnny Cash.
It's a great compliment.
That's a great compliment. And then just the last week, I took our shadow person back here, Jose Moreno, over to the Great Wall Buffet, and a gentleman who I do not know walked up to me and said, "Hey, great Johnny Cash." So that felt awful.
You're famous for the Johnny Cash. I'm not sure you are famous for your Santa Claus impersonation.
More like infamous.
Yes, infamous. My favorite memory is Christmas when you came and dressed up as Santa Claus and you had the hat falling off and you were all disheveled. That was good.
That was a lot of fun. I practiced that one for I took the previous 2 days off to practice that gig.
And that's what was amazing about it. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time. You had the Santa Claus belt on the inside of the coat, despite practicing for 2 days before you got here.
Well, there at that desk you had your head down laughing uncontrollably after that, so it was a great memory. And I hope for you News at Noon viewers out there, you've had some good memories too and a lot of laughs, and if you've enjoyed watching at least as much as Caleb and I have enjoyed doing, it's a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Robbie Allsip, Gary Engelman, Jim Weber, Greg Azzarelli. That's just a few of the News at Noon fans. You got anybody you want to mention?
That's good for now.
Okay.
We'll throw some more in a later time. We'll do our best to make some memories in the next year as well. In the meantime, check out today's newspaper, pick it up on newsstands, or subscribe by calling us at 815-937-3322. Till tomorrow, you stay classy.
The way I like it, okay? I won't be spending my time on the floor. Did I just lose my hat?
To subscribe, call us at 815-937-3322
and you stay classy. Ho, ho, ho!
Jingle bells, jingle bells.